The state of West Virginia has had its fair share of strange and often inexplicable events, such as the visitation of the Flatwoods Monster, but perhaps the strangest yet is the arrival of the creature known as the Mothman. The first recorded Mothman sighting took place on November 12, 1966. 5 men were in a cemetery preparing a grave for burial when they saw something they couldn't explain. Lifting off from the nearby trees was a brown-winged creature. The men held to the fact that what lifted off from beyond the trees was no bird. It was a humanoid. The creature was sighted in many places across West Virginia and the surrounding states, but the largest number of sightings happened near the old West Virginia Ordnance Works, an area now known by the locals as the TNT area. The area is riddled with abandoned tunnels, most of which have collapsed, been sealed off or become flooded with water. A wildlife sanctuary now encompasses the area. In 1979, fishermen in the TNT area reported that chemicals had been left to seep into the ponds, causing it to be labelled as an environmental disaster. By the year 1983, the TNT area was amongst the country's most polluted sites. It was here in the TNT area on November 15, 1966, 3 days after the first sighting took place, that 2 couples would encounter this bizarre creature. They were driving through the area around midnight when one of them noticed 2 large glowing red eyes in the darkness. They soon learned that those eyes belonged to something that looked human. The creature was around 7 feet tall and had wings. After stopping the car, the couples inspected the creature. The 4 realised immediately that their spectacle was no ordinary bird. The true horror began, however, when the creature spread its wings and pursued them down Highway 62, to the Point Pleasant city limits at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour. Although this encounter is frightening, some have suggested the descriptions fit the sandhill crane, the second largest American crane, which stands almost as high as a man and has a wingspan of more than 7 feet. On the 20th of November 2016, an unidentified man captured these images of what is believed to be the Mothman. The photographer gave the pictures to local news station WCHS, claiming he took them while driving on State Route 2. The station aired the pictures in a 2016 report. The images are grainy and show the silhouette of a 2-legged winged creature flying around the treetops. 2 images said to be taken by Stephen Mornan show what is believed to be the Mothman in New York City on September 11, 2001. The photographer said it looks like an angel was hovering in the sky. He thinks it wasn't a pigeon or a stork because of its large size. In 1976 in Mornan, Cornwall, there was a sighting of a large creature known as Owlman. The first sighting took place on April 17, 1976, when the creature was spotted hovering above the Mornan Church Tower. Strangely, sightings up to August 1978 all occurred within the vicinity of this church. This cryptid was about the size of a man. It had pointed ears, red eyes, and black pincer-like claws. Somewhat eerily, there were many UFO reports as well as encounters of animals behaving strangely in the surrounding area just prior to the Owlman sightings. So that was some sightings of the legendary creature known as the Mothman. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more countdown videos.